Hello, I'm Brad. This is flonought. Welcome to the channel. This is my shortish introduction. Shortish. Let's say that together. Shortish introduction. Got it. Here's the thing, I don't know what the hell this channel is. I don't know what it is. It's way too early to say. All that I know is I've wanted to get started on this channel for a long time. And the idea of what a YouTube channel involves, the editing, the logo, the topics that you're going to talk about, all of that stuff has always overwhelmed me to the point where I never sat down and did this and just started. Without a plan, without a script, just start. So this is me starting, which I think is the hardest part of this whole thing, along with, talking to the camera and making that feel comfortable, because it's kind of uncomfortable when you haven't done it before. So yeah, this is me starting and talking through kind of what I think this channel is going to become, what I hope it's going to become, and I think it's going to evolve over time too. So the biggest piece is photography. So photography is something that I've stuck with for quite some time. I've really fallen in love with street photography. I live in the city. I'll probably die in the city. I don't see myself ever moving to the suburbs. I just really like being able to walk out my door, take my camera, and just listen to the noises and see the people and just be close to all the things that I look for in a shot. Photography is awesome, and living in the city has made that so much better. And my hope is to move to an even bigger city next year, which will be a huge change for me, given that I've lived in St. Louis for pretty much all of my life. So I'm kind of stoked to talk about that side of things too, is just vlog about what's happening in life and hear insights from you all that tune in on a shared life experience, similar life experience. Maybe you have wanted to do that in your life but haven't pulled the trigger. So yeah, the vlogging aspect is going to be really interesting too, but photography I think is going to be the number one thing. One thing I'm still trying to figure out too is I've seen these cool point of view perspectives from the photographer when they're out shooting in the street. So whether that's a GoPro mounted on top of my camera, I don't know how I'm going to swing that yet, but I'm working on that view too, to hopefully let you come along with me on my photography adventures. So that will be coming. Another big part of my life is minimalism. Probably within the past 5 years, I think I really got into it. Stumbled across the documentary on Netflix. I forget what it's called off the top of my head since I didn't plan what I was gonna say, but I'll link it in the description. Matt D'Avella was the director, and the guys that are now known as the Minimalists, they were the two main guys kind of telling their story in it. So
there was this gaping void in my life. So I tried to fill that void the same way many people do, with stuff.
Awesome documentary, but it kind of led me down this path of less is more. And it's really opened up so much in my life, just as far as getting rid of stress and anxiety and a whole bunch of stuff kind of around that. So I love minimalism in all aspects of life, whether it's through the furniture you own, how you handle your money, the clothing that you wear. It really comes down to just making your life easier. You have less stuff to deal with and less stuff to worry about, and you just kind of simplify the things around you so you can really focus on what matters. So that's a big piece. I think the other thing is tattoos. I have a few tattoos. I'm working on a big leg piece that should be done in a couple months, but I've always really enjoyed tattoos. I will continue to get tattooed. I love the aesthetic. I love so many things about it. So I want to get into more detail about that kind of stuff. And also cars. So I have a 2006 Acura RSX Type S that I have slowly been modifying, but I love older cars, particularly anything with a manual transmission. Yeah, so maybe I do some point of view driving videos. Or there's some car videos that I've seen out there that kind of talk about the car and the modifications done. So I'm slowly gonna figure it out, and I'm gonna adjust based on, you know, if I think the video is garbage and I'm not really falling in love with the topic, then I'll pivot. And I don't think it needs to be this like set in stone thing, which is why I'm doing this video, which is super informal and just kind of figuring out as I go. Doing this allows me to just get this video out there and get started and just have this foundation and learn how to video edit again and everything that goes along with that. So I'm really, really excited to figure all of this stuff out and continue to get better and continue to learn. And researching things is like one of the things that I love to do. So everything that is involved around a YouTube channel on video editing and music and cinematography and all that stuff, you have to kind of learn how to do that stuff if you don't know how. And a lot of it is unfamiliar to me. I've been mostly in the photography space, and it's been more so for pleasure out of anything. It's not about the views or the likes or all that stuff. It's something that is a de-stressor for me and clears my mind entirely, and I can just go out and do for fun. I've never wanted to do photography for money. It takes the joy out of it for me. So if I can do something like this, and you know, I just see this as a great passion project to kind of see where it goes. So I'm really excited to create more videos. Hopefully I didn't drone on too much, but just trying to get my thoughts out there and get this first one, you know, out there in the YouTube world and go from there. So if you watched, thank you for watching. Thank you for making it this far. And I'm really excited to see you on the next video. I don't have an ending yet. I don't have an outro. So this is all you get. Ooh. Bye.